Great mornings with Joe and Jahna. Good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday morning. It's the second day of January, second day of the year 2024.
You ready?
Welcome back. You were gone like 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks? Oh, I wish it was 3 weeks. I need a vacation from the one I just had, to be honest.
It's a National Buffet Day.
Because you always feel great about yourself after you leave. That's how you want to start off 2024.
Cream Puff Day, Motivation and Inspiration Day, Personal Trainer Awareness Day. Yes, it's that person you paid and then never saw again after January 1st. Science Fiction Day and Swiss Cheese Day. I would put Swiss cheese at the top of my cheese list.
Really?
Yes.
Super sharp American cheese for me. Yeah.
Swiss cheese rules. It's Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Welcome to a Tuesday morning. Our Joe and Jahna question of the day today. What is your New Year's resolution? Do you have one? Let us know on the Cat Country 107.3 app at the Message Us button.
Could it be any other question? Honestly, we have to know what you're planning to do this year so we can keep you accountable and point fingers when it doesn't happen. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to be doing that.
609-383-1073. What's your New Year's resolution? 3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for Jahna's Fangirl Update.
Happy New Year. It hasn't started out that way, unfortunately, for Zach Brown. Sources report that he and his new wife, Kelly Yadsdy, they are calling it quits already. If you feel like they just got married, well, I mean, you're not wrong. They were only locked in wedded bliss for 4 months before they boarded the train in
They gave it a try.
Good old college try. Speculation of the split hit social media after Kelly removed Brown from her Instagram handle, like her last name, and then she unfollowed Zach Brown soon after that. Everything we know about Zach Brown's second divorce that's underway right now, it's up for you at catcountry1073.com. Hang in there, Zach Brown. Somebody who had a pretty great 2023 was Jason Aldean. He was a big topic of discussion last year, and the search numbers prove it. Google compiled several lists of trending topics from the year in their annual year-end search recap. He tops not one, but 2 of those, musicians and songs. It was all because of Try That in a Small Town and the video that went with it. It put Aldean in the spotlight earlier that year. So many people were Googling it. And there you have it. Good job, Jason Aldean. We've got more on that up for you on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That's Jahna's Fangirl Update on Cat Country 107.3.
Good morning. We have a Joe and Jahna question of the day today. What's your New Year's resolution? Are you starting out the new year resolving something? What is it?
What is it? Even if you don't think you're going to stick to it, that's okay. We're rooting for you anyway.
Let us know on the Cat Country 107.3 app at the Message Us button, or you can call us and tell us about your resolution at 609-383-1073. We'll talk more coming up in about an hour at 7:20. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country joke of the morning. We do this every weekday morning at this time. Dave lives in Cape May, says it's the first time he's ever sent in a joke.
All right, Dave. Thank you.
We appreciate it, Dave.
Yeah, good job, Dave.
A pirate wakes up on an island. Arr. He sees the sand is dark red. He looks at the trees. They're dark red. He looks at the ocean, the sky, the birds flying overhead. All are dark red.
That can't be good.
He looks at his clothes and his skin. He's horrified to see they, too, are dark red. Oh, my God, he shouts, I've been marooned. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna at 6:42. Coming up at 7:20, our Joe and Jahna question of the day today, simply, what's your New Year's resolution? Did you come up with a New Year's resolution this year?
Did you have one and did you already break it? Which is fine, too.
Let us know on the Cat Country 107.3 app at the Message Us button, or you can call us at 609-383-1073. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country dumb story of the morning.
All right, where are we going now?
We go to Mexico. A guy was driving through the country when he saw a woman in a miniskirt broken down on the side of the road. It was a trap. When he stopped, the woman told him an accomplice had a gun pointed at him. She then superglued his hands to his steering wheel, tied him up with shipping tape, and demanded his money. He didn't have any, so she took his credit cards and fled. The guy's engine was still running, so he drove until he found a police officer to help. Never fall into the miniskirt trap. Cat Country morning birthday. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cat Country morning birthday shout out start now.
Here we go.
Happy birthday, Morgan from Villas. Morgan is 33.
All right, Morgan.
Melissa Schweitzer of Forked River is 30 today. Don Rogers from Egg Harbor Township has a birthday. Happy birthday, Don. Happy birthday to Kelly Copeland of Mystic Islands, who's 58.
Kelly, happy birthday.
Chris Kitchell of EHT is 53. Ray Tomlinson of Millville is 42. Happy birthday, Greg Buckman of Elmer. Melissa Mathis is 40 today. Rebecca Morrison of Ocean View celebrates. It's Sandy Trask's birthday. Sandy is from Millville. She's 63.
All right, Sandy.
Happy birthday to John O'Donnell of Franklinville, who's 68. Thomas Feeney of West Creek is 38. And Linda Adams of Egg Harbor Township is 73. Happy birthday, Linda.
Linda, 73 years young.
If we missed you, happy one to you as well. The recipient of our Cat Country Big Birthday shout out today, Chris Kitchell of Egg Harbor Township, 53 today. 3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. George Burge, Mind on You. Hope your holidays were great. Welcome to a Tuesday morning.
We're back.
Our Joe and Jahna question of the day today. What's your New Year's resolution or New Year resolution? Do you have one? Several people said I didn't make any. I like this one.
Is that because we've all learned? We know better now?
Annie Michelle, I like this, Annie. I set goals, not just one resolution. For example, getting my finances in order, changing my diet, buying a house, and furthering my education.
That's how I've approached this year. Rather than specific things, my goal is to make little moves to propel myself forward. I like that. Propel
myself forward.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually did some research here and found some good, maybe unusual New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
These might be good ones to take up. Number 1, get your photo taken in 5 interesting places.
Oh, that is.
So that means
one.
you do some traveling and get your photo in 5 different places.
Yeah.
Learn a decent party trick.
Okay.
Something to do with when friends are over.
Yeah.
Number 3, break a record. I don't know what kind of record. Break a record.
We could do anything. There's so many. That's a good one.
Make a new friend a month is another good resolution.
Oh, that is good. It's hard too. It's so much harder to make friends as an adult than when you're a kid.
Especially when you don't talk to people.
Right.
And all you do is go online. Number 5, develop a good relationship with your body.
Yeah,
that takes care of the diet and exercising thing, right?
Love the skin you're in.
Some other good New Year's resolutions. Learn something you never learned as a child. I was talking to somebody last week and they said they never learned how to ride a bike. It's like, why not try now?
I never learned how to ski or snowboard or any of that. My goal this year, I've gone twice. I can't say that it was that either one were successful trips. And these were over 10 years ago.
Did you take a lesson or just try?
No. The first one I tried, and it was not great. The second time I did take a lesson, but it's been like a decade.
Right.
So that's something I'd like to master this year. So, not master, but at least stay up.
Here's a few more good New Year's resolutions we came up with. Number 7, try a new food each week.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. I feel like that could be difficult, but I mean, if you keep it like a snack maybe or something.
I'm very open to eating anything, so there's not much that I haven't tasted, I think. 8, make the usual unusual. Spice up your routine by trying something different.
Yeah, that's good. That's a really good one.
I always say this to people. Take a different route to work one day. Drive in a totally different path that you never would take before.
Don't get lost.
And just open your eyes a little bit.
That's true.
Number 9, sort out a financial worry. Good luck with that.
It's 2024. We're all in financial worry. Look around.
And number 10, do something nice for others every day.
That's it. Hold the door at Wawa. There you go.
Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and John, about 10 or 15 minutes away from Cat Country Morning Trivia. Up for grabs today, a $50 gift certificate to Provenza Restaurant and Events. Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cat Country Morning Trivia is on the air. Phone number 609-383-1073, or hit the Call Us button right there on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Today's prize, $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Seize the Deal. This is for Provenza Restaurant and Event Center.
Ooh,
in Vendor, your $50 gift certificate. Let's see. Here's the question.
Okay.
On January 15th, 1967, this event was broadcast on both CBS and NBC. Both networks broadcast this event.
1967, you say?
January 15th, 1967. What was the event? It's Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Trivia is on the air. It's Snake. $50 gift certificate to Provenza Restaurant and Event Center, located in Ventnor. This is courtesy of SeizeTheDeal.com. They brought in some food several weeks ago.
They did, wonderful. And we were obsessed. So lucky. Such a good prize.
So Provenza Restaurant and Event Center in Ventnor. If you haven't been there yet, check it out. $50 gift certificate. Here's the question. Back on January 15th, 1967, this event was broadcast on both CBS and NBC. What was the event?
I don't know.
Hi, Cat Country.
Is it the moon landing?
Was not the moon landing. Thank you.
I forgot about that.
Good morning, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Super Bowl.
Absolutely right. You're a winner.
Oh, good job.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. Who's this?
This is Victoria from Linwood.
Victoria, we have for you a $50 gift certificate to Provenza Restaurant and Event Center. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
The first Super Bowl, it was really not even called the Super Bowl. It was just called the title game or the championship game, and then they decided
to make it what it is.
Yeah. So, Super Bowl. It was broadcast on 2 different networks.
It's crazy to think that
Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. So the big news this morning, of course, is that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are still together.
Yes. I was hoping that's what you were going to say. That's what we were all watching for.
You know what? I watched the Chiefs game the other day, and they only literally showed her, I think, twice the whole game.
That's a record. And I'm telling you, when we saw that they were spending New Year's together and all that content started to come in of them kissing and all the things. I love. It was great.
How about the photos of her private plane and the people complaining about her plane? Did you see that?
No. What?
Somebody posted a picture of her private plane because that's how she's getting around.
Everybody does. Yeah, all the Swifties know every detail about that plane.
And people are complaining that why would she have to use a private plane? She's wasting resources, blah, blah, blah.
Could you imagine Taylor Swift just on a commercial flight?
Take a listen to Heather. This is on TikTok, speaking of that.
I've been seeing a lot of people complaining about Taylor Swift and her private jet. What do you want Taylor Swift to do? You want her to hop on a little first class flight on Delta? Sit 16 rows in front of you? You want her to eat some peanuts? Eat some ginger ale? Breathe in the same air as you? The same farts as you? You want that? Taylor Swift would look at the first class section of any commercial airline flight and just think, oh, this is a trailer park. She's a billionaire. How else is she supposed to travel? I'm not licking the boots of a rich person. This is just logic. She can't fly on your rinky-dink flight, idiot.
It's not happening.
Can you imagine if she was on a flight?
Just like we go to
It was like one person would get by every hour because they'd stop and talk to her.
Seriously. That's hilarious. Like, really, what do you want her to do?
At Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for my favorite tweets for the last 24 hours.
Here we go.
There are 5 of them. Number 1. My New Year's resolution is for people to stop being so annoying. Yes.
I mean, good luck.
Why do I have to fix myself? It's them who needs fixing.
Yeah, it's always them.
Number 2.
Always them.
Letting my 4-year-old niece cook me breakfast in her Easy Bake Oven and acting like I'm not about to absolutely roast her on Yelp.
I didn't realize they still made those.
Yelp?
No, Easy Bake Ovens.
Number 3. I love the New Year's Eve countdown. All the best parties end with math.
It's true. There it is.
Number 4.
It's the truth.
Always check the height of nearby ceiling fans before giving a toddler a ride on your shoulders.
Probably.
How I learned this rule is not important.
Yeah.
These are my favorite tweets with Joe and Jahna. Last one, number 5. My New Year's resolution is to pet more dogs and ignore more people.
Same.
Joe and Jahna, yes. We'd love to send you to Wildwood to the Barefoot Country Music Fest in June. Tickets are now on sale, but we got 2 passes for you. You can win them right now on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Just hit the Barefoot button. Can't wait to see him this summer in Wildwood as part of the Barefoot Country Music Fest. Kane Brown is going to be there. Luke Bryan, Old Dominion, Jake Owen. The list is growing, is what it's going. Jahna, some Atlantic City trivia can be found on our website and our app this morning. Like, where in Atlantic City would you find the last towel Frank Sinatra used on stage when he performed in Atlantic City?
That's so
random,
weird, and random and creepy. But you know what? That's a good question because he used to love it here.
How about an historic marker that says nothing ever happened here?
That's
4-3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. What's happening in South Jersey? You can always find it on our website and the Cat Country 107.3 app. From the best places to eat, the best places to go.
And just what's going on in all the various towns we have here in Atlantic, Cape May, and Southern Ocean counties.
CatCountry1073.com, the Cat Country 107.3 app. Joe and Jahna, that's Riley Green with Luke Combs and different around here. It's time now for Jahna's Fangirl Update.
Happy New Year. It hasn't started out that way for Zach Brown, unfortunately. Sources report that he and his new wife, Kelly Yodsdy, they are calling it quits already. If you feel like they just got married, well, you're not wrong. They were only locked into wedded bliss for 4 months before they boarded that train to Splitsville. Speculation of the split hit social media after Kelly removed Brown from her Instagram handle. Then she unfollowed Zach Brown soon after. Everything we know about Zach Brown's second divorce that's underway, it's up for you right now at catcountry1073.com. Hopefully he's hanging in there. Somebody who had a pretty great 2023, Jason Aldean. He was a big topic of discussion last year. The search numbers prove it. Google compiled several lists of trending topics from the year in their annual year-in search recap. He tops not one, but 2 musicians and songs. Aldean's song, Try That in a Small Town, and the video put Aldean in the spotlight earlier this year. So many people were Googling both the song and Aldean himself to learn more about what was going on. You can find out what Google says about Jason Aldean's superstar status in 2023. That's up for you now on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That Jahna's Fangirl Update brought to you by Apex East Roofing. If you're in need of a new roof, go to apexeastroofing.com, answer a couple of questions, and you're going to get your quote in 30 seconds or less. That's apexeastroofing.com. Cat Country 107.3.